Um, yes, I did do that. And you were already there, so maybe we did that ahead of time because I didn't do you.
Maybe from
Okay.
last week.
All right. We okay. We are live on YouTube right now, so it's being recorded. And it is 7 o'clock. So take it away, Debbie.
Okay, thank you, Donna. Hi, everybody. Happy February. Happy February 3rd, and I hope you all survived the nasty news from the groundhog that we have 6 more weeks of winter. But I'm from Western New York, and we always have 6 more weeks of winter, so it doesn't really matter. So, beautiful ladies, we're about halfway through our Boss Babe series, and I hope you're all gaining some momentum from the new habits that you're, um, doing in your business, and through watching the videos and sharing of ideas here on these weekly Zooms. And the most important thing is to get yourself in action. So it's not too late to get started. So make sure that you familiarize yourself with the tracking sheet so you know how to earn your points and get on the scoreboard for next week. We still have, 3 more weeks after this. So, keep moving forward. Okay, a couple quick announcements. I'm gonna get to my little cheat sheet here. Um, all right. The Mary Kay Skincare Selling Challenge still continues through the end of February. So we want you to really continue to be focusing with your customers on selling skincare. We win with skin. So make sure that you're thinking about how to introduce the Mary Kay Skincare line to some new or maybe younger customers as you're growing your business. You can still earn the Pearls of Sharing necklace when you have a personal Great Star qualified new team member before the end of February. So make sure you're focusing on building customers, but also building your team. This month, we're so excited that there's a new Power Your Sales gift that you can earn with a $700 wholesale order in the month of February. So the new one, check out the picture on In Touch. It's a super cute Mary Kay branded purple brush container. So you're gonna want to earn that. It's super duper cute. Love the color. All right, some dates for your calendar. This Friday, the new spring lookbook begins mailing to your customers. Now, of course, they won't get it on Friday, but start preparing your calendar. Make sure you're setting aside some time for follow up with your customers to share with them the new spring products that are out and check and make sure that they don't need anything. So make sure that you're prepared for that. Also on Friday, you can start registering for career conference. Make sure you're communicating with your sales director, where everyone's going, or if you're doing it virtual, or if you're attending another event. But you can start registering on Friday. Okay, now some of you might have already seen some little hints, sneak peeks at some of the new products that are out for spring. Last week it launched that we had the new Great Height mascara that replaced our Lash Love Lengthening mascara. So everyone can start ordering that now. And that's going to be part of the Mary Kay regular product line. I want to just mention that very quickly because we have a bunch of new products in our spring line, some of which are regular line, meaning it's going to be part of the Mary Kay products, forever and ever till something happens. And then we have something called special edition products. Special edition means that they come out seasonally. You can't always get them, but you can get them, at different times of the year they come back. And then lastly, we have something called limited edition. Limited edition products are only out for this season and while supplies last. So hear my heart when I say this to you, ladies. Your job as a Mary Kay beauty consultant is to be prepared to be a resource for your customers. You can't be a resource if you don't know about new products as they come out. So I urge you to plan on ordering these new products as soon as you can, which would be next Monday, the 10th, if you participated in the Spring Preferred Customer Program or if you were a Star Consultant last quarter. If you weren't, then you have to wait until Saturday the 15th to place your order. But I'm urging you to order all of these so that you can play with them and learn about them so that then you can share them with your customers. I'm going to super quick tell you about these new products. So we talked about the Great Heights mascara priced at $18, new regular line. There's also a new rebranded nourishing oil. Same formula that we have with the Mary Kay Naturally line. It's just in a little bit different packaging, looks very similar to the Mary Kay skincare line. Okay, and that's still priced at $50. Now we're moving into special edition. Remember, this is seasonally available for you products. The first thing I'm so excited about, I hope you are too. We have a new sunscreen. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. Mary Kay has sunscreen. So excited about this. This is a nice sunscreen for your body, different from the Mary Kay facial sunscreen, which was a mineral-based product. This is a chemical-based product, so it works with your skin to absorb the UV rays and then turn them into harmless energy, where the one on your face has the zinc oxide that reflects the rays of the sun. So this is brand new SPF 50. It's priced at $30. It is swim and sweat resistant for up to 80 minutes. And it is weightless, non-sticky, and it doesn't leave any of that white look on your skin. So order it because guess what? There's a lot of people that are going to be going away this month for spring breaks, Easter breaks. So you want to stock up on sunscreen. Everybody can use sunscreen all the time. You should be wearing it all the time. Also, back special edition is our After Sun Replenishing Gel. This is such a great product. I don't think I told you the sunscreen SPF for your body is priced at $30. The After Sun Gel is priced at $20. Now, Mary Kay also has bundled these products. So if you buy a sunscreen SPF 50 and the After Sun, so that would be a total price point for this bundle of $50. Or if you bought two of the sunscreen SPF 50s, that price point would be $60. Either of those gives your customers an option to get a purchase with purchase. So for $5, your customers can get a Mary Kay branded beach towel. Super cute. It's got cosmetic items on it. It's soft. It's pink. Everyone's going to want one. So that's $5 with purchasing one of those bundles. Remember, ladies, when you're ordering your products, purchase them as bundles so that you can get these towels. You don't have to sell them as a bundle, but you do want to make sure that you're stocked up with that. Okay. Not lastly, also we have new bronzers, illuminating bronzers that are out there in two colors, medium glow, deep glow. They're similar to some bronzers we had a little while ago when they're kind of a marbly effect. So you're going to get the bronze color, plus you're going to get sparkle with it. So it's different than what we have now as our contour cheek colors. Everyone's going to want a bronzer for the springtime, make you look like you've been out on spring break or vacation, and it will extend the life of your tan as well. So those are super pretty. And there's also a highlighter that is a super sparkly kind of color. All of those things are priced at $22. Order one of each color. Make sure you have them for demo. Make sure you're using them as well. Last but not least, trying to go fast here, Mary Kay has also introduced This is the one that's limited edition. Everything I've shown you up to this point is special edition, so seasonal. Limited edition are three different tones of a brow kit. Excuse me. There's a blonde, a brunette, and a dark brunette. There's instructions in your lookbook, but there's three different colors. There's a brush in here that has the angled end on both ends, along with a little spoolie brush. Application is on one side of the brush, you start with the dark color, then you flip the brush over and take the medium color and kind of blend those together because just like your hair, your brows are, multi-toned. And then with your finger, you take that light color and put it just up under the arch of your brow. And these are priced at $28. So that's all the new products. And hopefully nobody has any questions. If you do, talk to your sales director. Okay. Now I also wanted, okay, some people have been added in here. Just wanted to check my list. Congratulations to all of you that are taking the time to work your business during our Boss Babe series and for submitting your point sheet. We so appreciate you. And you're really showing yourself that you're serious about your business when you can become accountable to yourself. So we would like to find out from the top 3 people this week how you earned your great points. So I will start with our, should I do 3, 2, 1 or 1, 2, 3? I guess I'll start with number 3. Number 3 with a total of 335 points. I hope you're on. Jenny Elks from Linda Sigel's unit. Are you on?
I am.
Oh, yay! So, oh my gosh, so amazing. Tell us how you earned your points this week.
I just worked my business. I had a little bit more motivation as I made a big decision in my life this past week of quitting my daycare, effective February 14th. And
Okay.
instead of wanting to find another job, I would really love to work my Mary Kay full time. And
Oh,
so that was my biggest incentive. So I
just
am, and just working the outside area, that has been truly exciting for me. And I've been over there a handful of times now. So it's paying off and it's been wonderful.
it looks like you've done some warm chatting. You got a bunch of names.
I've been asking for names. I've been doing some chatting, handing out my business cards whenever I can.
Okay.
Um, and just, I always leave a note on the back of the business card. Waitresses are a great place for me to start. You did a great job and you deserve to be pampered and not on your feet all the time. And have meet with me and get $10 credit. It's not a lot, but it's something that they do appreciate. So,
Oh, well, congratulations on listening to God's little nudge and quitting your job and, just having the courage and the confidence that, you know, Mary Kate will replace your income if you work your business. All of us directors that have quit our jobs, we are here to, tell you, yes, you can do this, Jenny. We're so excited for you. Congratulations on being in our top 3 for the week.
thank you.
Okay, and let's see, our number 2 with 362 points, Lisa Schreck. Are you on tonight? Oh, I think you are. Lisa,
Yes. Hi.
tell us about your great week.
Mainly this week, my focus was just getting more names and talking to people, and also either creating opportunities or taking up the opportunities when it would come up, in conversation. And so I'm just trying to be more diligent about always having in the back of my mind, because all women need skincare and all women want to feel beautiful. So not being afraid to just bring it up and start a conversation about it.
That's great. Do you have any kind of sayings or phrases or ways of bringing it up with someone that you might not know?
Well, it seems like several of the conversations this week was like it just came up in conversation, like, oh, and my skin was so dry I had to, like that. So it's like kind of happened naturally. And so I did start with the question, if there was like, do you use anything for your dry skin? And then we went into, if if you had the magic wand, what's one thing you could change about your skin? Or then one time it was talking to a mom and she's busy all the time and never running around. And I said, do you ever just get some time to take care of you? Just for some self-care, because that's so important. And a lot of busy moms miss out on that. And she's like, no, I really don't. She goes, some days I don't even look in the mirror. So it just sort of led to that. So what would it be like if you could get pampered and have a virtual facial? Because she's not local, but
Yeah. And what a great way that we can do it virtually, because you could even plan to do it after the kids go to bed and she's, winding down and preparing her, herself for bed. So congratulations, Lisa. I know you have spoken to us before. You've been a leader in previous weeks. So thank you for your consistency in the business and sharing your knowledge with others here. Congratulations again.
thank you.
Okay, and then our number one consultant this week, Becky Osborne from Judy's unit. Becky, are you here?
I am here, yes.
Yay, congratulations. Share with
Thank
us
you.
how you became our leader this week.
I'm a little competitive. So I was behind on points today. Well, I had some facials and some sales and everything was going great. Got some leads, but I went out by myself, which is not normally what I do, but I put on my big girl panties and I went out by myself today and put out facial boxes, got names, and then came home and booked them. So yeah, it was more just being, my word for the year is productive. So to being productive and knowing I can do it by myself. I mean, goodness, I'm still alive. Nobody, yelled at me or anything. So it's just getting out of my own way.
Oh my gosh, that's so wonderful because, I think, what Becky was mentioning is every woman deserves a right to be pampered. And, thank you for you having the courage to go out. It looks like to me, like you got 4 bookings last week, which is
Mm-hmm.
amazing.
Mm-hmm.
That's terrific.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations on that. And
Thank you.
and we do have to realize that not all of our customers are just going to come knocking on our door. You have to get into action. You have to be proactive and go out and meet them and offer them that opportunity. So hopefully the rest of you can take some courage from what these women have done this week and get into action in this next week. So congratulations again to all 3 of our winners. All righty. I don't have the agenda pulled up. I know I'm passing the baton to somebody, Donna, but I'm not sure who it is.
You're passing it to me. So
Okay, here's your baton.
congratulations to everyone. And you do know the scoreboard is posted. That's one of the things I do in the 30 minutes before a meeting. And I'll tell you what, if you have the opportunity to do your points early in the day, that really helps me. So I don't have so much to do between 6:30 and 7. So anyway, but it's posted on your little app. So you should be able to see the accumulated scoreboard as well as the weekly scoreboard. Okay, we are ready to watch our little video from today. So let me get this pulled up. All right, and just give me a thumbs up if you can hear it or tell me in the chat.
Hello, Boss Babe Consultants. I am so excited to be on here with you today. And by the way, Happy New Year. I'm just excited about the series, and I hope you are too, and I hope you're ready to take notes. Everybody has a different way of trailblazing. And I love the word trailblazing. So thank you for being a part of the series and wanting to trailblaze your business. Well, my name is Janice Trude, and I'm excited to share, I'm getting my notes here with you, with some of you today about trailblazing ideas to make sure that you thrive in 2025. You know, trailblazing to me, and I think the definition is different for everybody. It means doing things that are a little bit out of the ordinary, stretching your mind to think of so many more ways to reach people and do Mary Kay. Trailblazing is also jumping in someplace and having no idea how to get started, but you're just going to blaze the trail. And I think it's a mindset also. I love trailblazing. I've moved several times and I've built several countries. And as I jumped into a new country where I knew absolutely nobody, this is the fascination of how you can just meet people today. So if you think about it, this company has been blazing trails since Mary Kay started in 1963. Well, she started in Texas, right? And today we are in every state in the United States and 30 other countries, of which I have blazed those trails also. You know, I was trained by Mary Kay, and I remember Mary Kay saying once, if this is where you live, so you take your city, right now where you live, you take your city, and you go an hour north, south, east, and west. And that's where you start to trailblaze, you know. Start where you are and go an hour north, south, east, and west. And as you blaze that trail, then where you're there, and building pockets are really fun. I love the fact that I can travel all over the world and blaze trails and just see some things. You know, some of the great things about building other countries is seeing how Mary Kay works in other countries and how excited they are about our product and how they blaze the trail with another language or another situation, or they don't have cars, you know, and they jump on trains. Can you imagine jumping on a train with all your starter bag and some of your product? I mean, we're so used to certain things. And so I just want to let you give you a few things that I did as a consultant and moving up to blaze the trail. Okay. So here we go. As a consultant, number one, I did learn to brand myself. And I think that's really important because if you're in a new area, you want to blaze a trail, you want to be seen, you want to be noticed. And so I will tell you that branding yourself is super important. I'm always talking to my area about branding themselves right away. So when I was out about, especially in a new area, I was always wearing a Mary Kay t-shirt or a beauty coat or a baseball cap to the sports games or whatever. But I was always branding myself. You know, when I go into a store, my pink Cadillac does not follow me. So it's really important to brand yourself. So I'm going to ask you, if you're out blazing a trail, are you branding yourself? I could just tell you how many hundreds of people have come up to me and said, are you in Mary Kay? Because I have worn something that says Mary Kay on it. So super important to brand yourself. But not only just branding yourself, do you have business cards and samples? I always have business cards and samples with me. I always take cute little bags with me, charcoal masks, things like that. So as you are branding yourself out there, do you have samples with you? Are you prepared to have cute little bags with a charcoal mask sample, a charcoal mask instruction sheet, and something to hand out to somebody? I mean, we usually make these up in the thousands, okay? So, and it's such a great thing to do is to give out charcoal masks. So make sure that you're not only branded, but you have samples and cards to always have with you. I've moved several times in my career and started building where I didn't even know anyone. So one of the things that I've always loved to do to meet lots of people at one time is pop-up vendor events, because it would give me an opportunity to see and reach many more people. So I'll give you an example. I wanted to move to a new area and I knew basically one consultant there, but I heard that like there was nothing going on there and I knew it was a fresh place. I was a brand new actual sales director and I left everybody behind and went 9 hours south of me. And when I moved to this town, I found 3 different events that were going on. One was a bridal event, one was a beauty expo, and one was an event with the Chamber of Commerce. And those 3 events provided me hundreds and hundreds of leads. So I want to say, if you're going to blaze the trail, you need to also be very tight on your follow-up. And I wanted to say that again, because if you're going to blaze a trail and you get a lot of these leads, systems have to be in place Text messages need to be created. All those things are really great because the follow-up is great. Anybody can get lots of leads. I can get 500 leads, you can get 300 leads, 200 leads, 100 leads, whatever. But if we don't have a system to follow up right away, it's not going to help you. So I want you to be super tight on your follow-up, okay? I love doing things for the foundation also too. I've done a lot of stuff for Mary Kay's Foundation, like community events, especially during the spring and summer. So I created this kind of skin cancer awareness idea where I would be at different pop-up events with my consultants or with your team members or just starting by yourself, okay? So what we did at Skin Cancer Awareness Boost, I ordered the breast cancer awareness, the shower tags that you can actually buy on Section 2. You may not even know that we have those, but they are a shower tag that you put in the shower and it hangs there to examine your breast for breast cancer or for lumps. And so I purchased those on Section 2. I created a presentation board. Y'all know what a presentation board is? It's a board that's like that Black Science project board that you had when you were helping your kids. All right, so here's what we did. It said skin cancer awareness on the top. I wore a beauty coat, okay? One panel of the board was Mary Kay and the Foundation. One panel on the board was products of Mary Kay. And the center part was things that I picked up either on Mary Kay's website or the American Cancer Society on skin, cancer, melanoma, taking care of your skin, statistical information. I even had some brochures to hand out, okay? So I had all these, and I love it because the presentation board stands perfect at a table. You can imagine a table with a tablecloth, and skin cancer awareness was there. We also had a bowl of candy, it attracts the kids, and a bowl of those skin cancer or the cancer awareness, those rubber band arm things that have the logo on them also too. And we had information on melanoma and handed out flyers and all that stuff, all from the American Cancer Society. So we gave out, as people would come by my booth, I would hand them the breast cancer shower tag, you know, a sample of our sunscreen. I'd even have hand cream for them to try. And of course then, you know, would you like to have some hand cream? Would you like a little goodie bag? We would get samples of our new sunscreen is great too. So we have samples of that. And then we did drawings. I said, would you love to enter our drawing? We're giving away 25 U+2s. I did a lot of U+2s early on in my career. I figured everybody had 2 friends. And so that's what I did. I love big parties of 5 or 6, but I had them enter a drawing. So I had a registration slip to enter a drawing for a U+2 event. That meant them and their 2 friends. And so I love doing U+2s. Now, these presentation boards that we did in the Skin Cancer Awareness Board, believe it or not, we did so well in my national area at farmers markets. I know it sounds crazy. On a Saturday morning during the spring and the summer, we would show up at some farmers markets. And you know what? Some of them actually gave us an opportunity to just say, Janice, if you're not going to sell anything or do anything, like just have awareness on skin cancer, you can stand there all day if you want. We're not even going to charge you for it. I'm like, I'm good with that. Of course, I had a Mary Kay, Mary Kay beauty coat on, and I gave away samples, okay, of our sunscreen. I had information there about Mary Kay. I had Mary Kay banners behind me, so I looked really professional. It really looked great, but I was there for awareness for Mary Kay and the foundation. And then I had people register for the drawings for the U+2. But then came the follow-up. It was great to meet you today. You were one of our winners. You have a U+2. So I did a lot of those types of things because it gave me an opportunity to meet people. Bridal fairs. I did a ton of bridal fairs, health fairs, expos. I did gym events. Maybe you ever gone, people feel, go to the gym. Some of your bigger gyms are like LA Fitness, or I'm trying to think of some of the other big name gyms, UFC gyms. Some of those have what they call an opportunity for a vendor day. And you can come in and you can give out samples. We did really good at gym events also too, because I feel like if people are going to spend money to make themselves feel good, they want to look good also too. So we used to do a program called Look Good, Feel Great. And we'd have a presentation board that said, look good, feel great, take care of your skin. And we would hand out samples of the gym events. Why did I do these? Because as I was blazing a trail and going into a new area, I didn't know how to really start just meeting one person at a time. And I figured getting involved in the community or things that were going on in the area, even customer appreciation events at stores. I really jumped into the Chamber of Commerce's. I probably have joined, I have no idea, maybe 100 in my career. and I do the mixers or the after hours. And you think about all the different types of women. You know, there's the moms out there, and then there's the working women out there, and then there's the single parents out there. I try to look for different pockets of people. Trailblazing is all about meeting people in new places and figuring out where to go next. And so don't be afraid to drive and even jump on a plane, you know, if you need to do that. So where does everybody hang out? Where do the moms groups hang out? Where are the clubs or the organizations or anything like that? I did a lot of these types of events with my people. And in the very beginning, I did it myself in order for me to build my unit as a up and coming consultant. And then as a DIQ, I found these are really helpful also to me. Seasonal things too. I did anything I could get involved in, community-wise, or if it had to do with the foundation, whether it had to do with cancer or domestic violence. I did a lot of domestic violence shelter events also too. All these things got my name out there, and it helped me to trailblaze all across the United States. Today, I have people in so many states all across the United States today. I have loved building countries. I'll tell you a quick story. When I went to Europe to build there first, they always say go with a bunch of leads. Well, I just jumped. I knew one person in Holland, the Netherlands, and there was a bridal fair, and I saw when the bridal fair was, and I scheduled myself to go. I purchased the stand to go to the bridal fair. There were 500 booths at this event, and I knew one consultant there. From that one event, we brought in 5 team members, and today we have hundreds of people over there. And so from those one things like that, now I will tell you my follow-up had to be super tight there, because when you're only there for 3 weeks, if somebody says, well, call me in a couple months, that was not going to happen because I'd have been back in America. So anytime, even when I went to the Philippines and some of the places in the countries that I've been to, anytime we've done things like this, we've always looked for opportunities where we could see a lot of people at one time. And so look for those things. Where do you find them? Well, you can find them on Eventbrite. You can also go to your Google, or you can also go into the Facebook bar. I find the Facebook search bar is a really good thing to do. I can't even begin to tell you how many Facebook groups that I'm involved in, but a lot. You know, blazing the trail is getting out there and just doing some things. I will tell you, in the last 3 years, I have gone to more places and blazed more trails in the last 3 years than I think I did in my whole first part of my time in Mary Kay. It's been so great to just pop into places and do things. I've done makeover events at flower shops, at bridal salons. Those have been really great. Customer appreciation. So think out of the box. So trailblazing is also a mindset where you can just think about ways that you can build and other places that you can go. Brand yourself, have samples, look for those opportunities, you know, be out there. Don't be afraid. And there have been times, I just did a vendor event with 2 of my consultants yesterday. There'll be times we have to get up super early and put up a tent and some of that. But I wanted to also say is make sure when you do this, you look amazing. Everybody is branded. All my people have Mary Kay t-shirts on. We all look the same. It looks like you're walking into an amazing place. Make it pop. That is super, super important. So I hope that these ideas helped you in blazing the trail a little bit for your future. I know that this year, 2025, is going to be a time for you to all thrive in 2025. And I wish you all the best. But remember, you will learn from all of these things. And even if you only get one lead, that's great. I have so many stories. I could be here for hours of people that I have met last year at a farmer's market who have now gone through DIQ and are sales directors today, just in this last year. Places we've met people at pop-up events or vendor events or chamber events. Oh my gosh, the list goes on. But you know what? If we don't stretch ourselves and we don't blaze trails, we don't get to grow our business. So I hope that helped you today. And Happy New Year. I know 2025 is going to be a year that you thrive.
Okay, you could all hear that, right? All right, good. Well, I'm the one that's going to help you with any takeaways or follow-ups, questions, something that you heard that you helped you think a new thought. So if you're on a computer, I don't know where it is on the phone, but you can raise your hand and then that puts you right up front. So I see it. So who wants to go first and share something that they learned from the video? Okay. Hey, Jana, can you change the pin, I think, to speaker view, maybe? Okay. Becky, you were first. Go ahead.
Can I get off mute? I just love how simple when she uses the because I do some vendor events and just having the presentation board. I mean, people are going to see that. They're going to come over. They're going to want to. I really like that idea. And blazing a new trail is getting out there. Can't do it without getting out of the house.
All right, great. Thank you. What about you, Lisa?
I took a lot of great notes. There were so many good things. For one, I loved the sign behind her that said, dream until your dreams come true. But just branding yourself, always looking professional and nice, and then getting the opportunities to meet pockets of people. I really liked that idea because it made me think of teachers, for example, for one group. And then the vendor events, like Becky was saying, I really like the farmers market idea because I've contemplated joining our farmers market, but I didn't know what they'd say with the Mary Kay table. And what a cool idea that she made it into skin cancer awareness and could just share that way too.
Especially with our new sunscreen.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Lisa. Linda.
Hi there. I love the fact that she talked about the tight follow-up. I think that's very crucial because I've been in for a while and there has been times where I did get the leads, but because I did not follow through and follow up with them as quickly and as possible, some of them just, they weren't excited anymore and I lost a lot of leads that way. So I think, yes, you get the leads, but the tight follow-up is very crucial.
I agree with that. And it's easy now, much easier than what it was back in the day when we all did that a long time ago. Now we have QR codes and you can set up text so that it's an automated thing and you capture their lead just, right then and there. It's just amazing what technology has done to make all of this easier than what we used to have to do.
Exactly.
Thank you, Linda. Anyone else? Eleanor.
Sorry, I was trying to unmute. When she said that trailblazing is doing things a little different than you normally do, I never thought of it that way. And I never thought of trailblazing being all about meeting people. So those were two new concepts to me that really struck in my mind. I really like that.
That's great. Thank you for sharing that. She mentioned the skin cancer things. I went to In Touch today just to make sure that they still were there because I hadn't looked at them for a long time. And yes, they are. It's the last thing on section 2, and you can get 10 of them for $7, and they just hang on your shower. So it's a great handout. Okay, anyone else? Okay, I'm going to pass it off to Denise. Denise, getting unmuted. Is Denise here? Oh, well, I'll tell you what. Let's just have our recap. And can someone grab the Bible verse real fast? One of the directors, please. We're all scrambling here.
While we're scrambling,
there we go.
Okay, somebody else find the Bible verse, but I just want to tell you that I love the information about following up with leads. I thought that was so powerful. So you guys, I think follow up is so important. And I love all your takeaways. I think that everybody is doing a great job. So anyway, just my 2 cents. All right, Jessica, do you have it?
I found the Bible verse. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. That's Joshua 1:9. And it says, have I not commanded you? I've commanded you. Be strong and courageous. So like Becky said, nothing happened to her. She went out and did it all by herself. And, the worst thing they can say to you is no, and that's not going to hurt us. So have a great day. Have a great week. I just want to say one more thing. Remember that your week starts on Monday and it's going to end on Sunday. So there's no reason that you have to be putting in your points at 5 o'clock. You could do it Sunday night before you go to bed, because that's when the weekends, and that would make my job so much easier. Okay, have a great week. Thank you. Bye-bye.